Hello, my beautiful Capricorns, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for this week of October 9th. Sorry, just lighting my candle there. Now, I know we're in Mercury retrograde, but we also had that really great new moon in Libra, guys. I know you can feel it. The energy is opening up and flowing a little bit better. A lot of those heavier planets are starting to go direct again. So yes, while there is Mars retrograde and some other ones, honestly, it's really going to clear the way for us to really attract in what we're looking for. And we get Mercury retrograde 4 or 5 times a year, we're fine. It's just really crossing our T's, dotting our I's, and kind of facing some of those conversations or even perhaps some of those subconscious patterns that are creating cycles in our lives that are ready to be let go of. Now, this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so please check all three. All three, guys. I know it's easy to go through your sun sign, but it's really not an accurate indication of what's happening. So if you're not sure which one, is which, there's a free calculator down below. Okay, my beautiful Caps. We're going to jump in really quickly and we're going to see what this week has in store for you. So I'm just going to get quiet and just focus in really quickly. For this week. One second, guys. And I'm always just asking what loving guidance the universe has for the energy of Capricorn this week, what this week is going to hold for the energy of Capricorn. Okay, it's a good week. We have the Magician, the Ace of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Moon, the Five of Wands, the King of Coins, the Solution card, the Nine of Cups. This is funny. I have Capricorn. My mom's a Capricorn, so I always just think of certain personalities. Well, starting out the week, it's a fantastic week with the Magician and the Ace of Wands. Capricorn, this is about a lot of new beginnings that you kind of co-created. With the Ace of Wands there, what you manifest are opportunities, awesome opportunities for growth and excitement and challenging. So some of you Capricorns could be accepting new offers, new positions, new promotions, new opportunities to travel, to experience something different. You could be taking a class, you could be training in order to be promoted. I love this because with the Magician, while it is conscious co-creation and while it is successful beginnings, it's also the universe saying because you've gotten this far, everything that you need, Capricorn, is going to appear naturally. If by magic, it's just how it is. It's a synchronicity. My goodness, I don't know anybody that can do that for me. Bam, you meet somebody, like, oh my goodness, I just need 50 more bucks to pay for this, or $100 to pay for this tire, and you get a refund, things like that. And when you have the Ace of Wands and the Three of Cups, this is good news. I'm super excited for you, Capricorn. I think a lot of you might have been waiting to hear back about this opportunity. You're going to hear about it this week. The Three of Cups is celebrating or things to celebrate, good news, good announcements. While it can be announcements such as children or family or marriages, with the Ace of Wands, it's about opportunities. So if you've been on pins and needles, not sure if it's going to go through, not sure if it's going to happen, may I be your sign? Yes, it is. And what a blessing. Capricorn, I know you. You're such a grounded person. I know it takes earth signs a little while to really get going, but may I please tell you, before you even start worrying and prepping and MacGyvering just in cases, really be present. You got this far, Capricorn. You did it. You made it. You manifested it. You created it. You focused it. And now it's yours. And you have everything that it takes to be successful, to go the distance, and anything that you think you lack, the universe is going to provide. So really celebrate and embrace, because when you celebrate this good news, Capricorn, that's a level of gratitude and acknowledgement of what is, that only manifests more abundance. Now we have the Moon, the Five of Wands, the King of Cups. There is going to be some fear that comes up for you, Cap, because that's what happens with you. If this happens, but what if this doesn't happen? Because you're trying to play it safe. Use little goats on the side of the mountain, like one small step, and they're adorable. But that's you. Now, there's going to be fears that arise as a result of this opportunity, and there's going to be arguments. Now, it's Mercury retrograde, of course, right? Disagreements are more prevalent, arguments are more prevalent, communication breakdown, verbally or technologically. But you need to recognize Capricorn, that the reason you're having these arguments is because you're being fearful. No, you're not being logical. No, you're not being practical. No, you're not being realistic. You're being afraid. And you're masquerading it as all those things. And it's okay to be afraid, Cap. It's okay. Because when we get something we really love and we're really excited about, naturally we're afraid to lose it. That's the human condition. But it's also your opportunity to improve that whole mental cycle. Aren't you tired of that? Aren't you tired of stressing out? Aren't you tired of worrying? Aren't you tired of that cycle? And you might be like, Angelique, I am freaking tired of it. I don't know how to stop it. Yes, you do. Take a deep breath. Say, universe, I'm ready to surrender this unhealthy habit of freaking out and stressing. I surrender it to you. In its place, fill me with peace. And if you have to do that 650 times a day to start out, then you have to do it 650 times a day to start out. Because to rewire a neural pathway, a habit, a pattern, it takes repetition. It's not going to be easy, but if anyone's good at perseverance, Capricorn, it's you. Now we have the King of Coins here. So this has to do with opportunities. King of Coins is about new financial ventures, investments, new opportunities here. So you might be arguing over money. You might be arguing over, should I do it? What if it doesn't pay off? Maybe it's not worth the money. What if I risk it? The thing is, and you're probably doing this with your partner or your family, and they're probably trying to help you to stay positive here. You have the solutions card. What's going to be good for you, Capricorn, in order to really embrace and be in the moment and love yourself and be proud of yourself, and to also at the same time deconstruct these unhealthy patterns of fear, is to be logical. And when I say logical, it's more of an objectivity, because what's logic to you might not be logic. Everyone's like, that's not logical. It's objective. Objective is as if it has nothing to do with you. It's about compromise, finding a middle ground. The universe does not want you to reject the blessings it's giving you. So find a way between that amazing manifestation and your fears. Find a middle ground here. Like, okay, I'm going to go through with it. I'm going to do it. But I'm also, if that's the case, I was going to splurge on this thing over here. I'm not going to splurge on that thing. As long as that thing doesn't affect this opportunity, so be it. But this is about having patience and self-love, forgiving yourself for this kind of stressful energy, but making sure that all of your needs are met to move forward. Maybe not all your wants, but all your needs. And then you have the Nine of Cups. This is your dreams coming true, Capricorn. This is an incredibly emotionally happy time in your life. So while you're going to have this amazing news and opportunity excitement, you're going to have this little crash of old fear. Then you're going to have process it out, be logical, find a middle ground, still move forward, and recognize what a beautiful and joyful time of life this is for you. So yeah, you're going to have your little midweek freak out and might start arguments and disagreements, but it's your job. It's your job to recognize that it's fear. And it's your job to love yourself enough to say, hey, it's okay. That's okay to be afraid. But you can't be courageous without fear, right? And this time though, instead of letting fear win, you're going to let love win. The love you have for yourself, the love you have for your happiness and your future. May your love be greater than your fear this week, Capricorn, and you'll be so blessed by it. I hope this serves you. If you like a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, a healing session, my links are down below. Otherwise, I will see you next week for next week's readings. Bye, guys.